Starting out this week, are you familiar with the band Mumford & Sons? You know, banjos, 1934 haircut, suspenders, and they call them braces. One of the biggest bands in the world. Question is, who's going to be the next Mumford & Sons? Well, why not ask them? Mumford & Sons were asked who they think their natural successor will be last year in an interview, and they said this band called Half Moon Run. Half Moon Run, a band from Montreal that all of a sudden getting all this international press because Mumford & Sons had simply mentioned them in an interview. But now they had a job to do. Now they had to make an album that lived up to the expectations of not just their friends, not just the international press, but also themselves. And on their new record, they've done it. This might be truly the next big thing. Half Moon Run's new album is called Sun Leads Me On. It's out October 25th. All right, so really quick family tree. Rufus Wainwright, who you might know, he has a sister named Martha Wainwright. Their mom's name was Kate McGarrigle. Her sister was Anna McGarrigle, and Kate and Anna McGarrigle together as a duo made some of the most important folk music in Canadian history. The Log Driver's Waltz, that NFB vignette, yeah, they made that. Rufus Wainwright's father, Kate's ex-husband, is a guy named Loudon Wainwright, who ended up marrying into another family called the Roaches, an equally important folk music family like the McGarrigles. The reason I'm giving you this family tree lesson is because the apple has not fallen too far from the tree. Martha Wainwright and Lucy Wainwright Roach have come together to pay tribute to their family's music. The music of the Wainwrights, the music of the McGarrigles, the music of the Roaches. The most important thing, pay tribute to some of the greatest music ever made on this continent. Two of them coming together, beautiful voices. It's Lucy Wainwright Roach and Martha Wainwright. Their album is called Songs in the Dark, and it's out November 13th. And finally, quickly here, Library of Voices, I love this, may be the unluckiest band in Canada. In the last 7 years, their gear was stolen out of their touring van. Their replacement gear was destroyed after a basement flood. One of the members was actually robbed at knife point. And my favorite story is that they made this music video in an apartment and then shortly afterwards were evicted from that apartment. So yeah, maybe not the luckiest band in the world, but certainly gifted when it comes to their ability to make music. Library Voices out of Regina, Saskatchewan have made one of the catchiest indie rock records of the year. It's called Lovish. Listen to it because it's good, and also because they could use the break. It's out November 6th. All right, Internet, that's it for me this week. Thanks a lot for putting up with me or keeping me in a tab up there and clicking over. You can find me every single weekday morning on the original Internet, the radio, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on CBC Radio 2. I'll see you next week with more music picks here at cbcmusic.ca. Later on.